Yeah, Tommy, I got something to say, and I want to invite Swayze up here. Come on, Swayze.
Dang, man. Oh, this girl get on my dang on nerves, man. All I want to do is sit here and chill out with the fellas, man. God, hey, man. Yeah, what you want?
So, Tommy CEO, Swayze also has some issues. Like, I did what you told me to do, CEO. I went to him. I went over the protocols. I went over the procedure. I went on everything. And he's being very disgruntled.
I'm tired. I don't like talking to you. You're so argumentative. Every time we talk, we argue, man.
That's not how you talk to HR.
I'm done. You happy? I quit. Huh? Got who your badge? I'm out. God, you get on my nerves, man. I'm just sitting there trying to chill out, hang out with the boys, and here you call me up to the carpet, man.
Well, you got to sign your resignation papers.
That's what I think of them papers. Shoot, don't sway.
He keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. Hi there. This is Courtney and Eddie, and welcome back. My name is Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Courtney, also known as Coco.
And this right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And tonight, we're gonna be talking about Ready to Love.
So
the final episode.
So if
for the reunion. That is it. That is all. Back to you, Courtney.
Y'all see how he aggravates me? So if you're brand new to the channel and you hadn't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow, share on your social medias, comment on all the social medias, y'all. We're trying to get to 20,000 on YouTube, and we're trying to just try and move on Facebook, honey. It'd be hard over there. Just whatever the next milestone, just hit it and share it and comment.
Y'all gonna be having us on these videos 20 years from now. You're gonna be saying, we be doing these videos all our life. Ooh, another video. You old and decrepit. Hey, Ready to Love 2015.
All right. Okay, good. So don't forget that we do have a Patreon. Make sure that you guys join Patreon. And if you see any of the products that you want to purchase that we're wearing, make sure that you go to our website under this video, and on Facebook, they're over there too. You just go straight to the website and click on one of those
that's right.
moving ads. Okay.
Moving ads.
Well, they're actually just up under the video on YouTube, and then they beside the videos over there on our Facebook page.
Ads.
Whatever, Chad. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to rush to get it. Don't come out right. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it.
You look good today.
I appreciate it.
You look nice. You really do. I like how your hair flow down and big earrings and the lipstick.
It ain't flowing, honey. It's too thick. It's too thick on this side. So this is not gonna stay down like this, and this is just for the TV. All right, so let's get into it. So it's the I think it's the final gathering for, I want to say the couples, but you got an extra one in there that
like a fly. It's flying, buzzing around.
It's just a third wheel. So, but evidently, honey, for some reason, she was like, "I'm going to the end." So you have Kayla. So you have them coming out, so they eating breakfast, I think. So they somewhere, honey, but they not by themselves because there's people all around them.
I guess they had like a little section blocked off just for them, man. Because you had people in the background and chopping it up and everything.
So it seems as though, people coming in one by one. I think Kayla was expecting Randall to sit with her because I think they came in kind of like first and stuff like that. But he went over there. He's like, staying not this confused. So he went and sat over there with Mike.
I don't understand why she put herself through all that.
I don't know. Maybe we see something that she don't see and they ain't telling us. I guess we'll find out at their Hot Mess reunion. Did you notice that everybody looks different?
Well, they got on TV, baby.
And is it that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess when you see yourself on TV, you're gonna change your. I mean, like people look different. I did not even know who. What's her name? Tranika.
Tranika.
Didn't know who she was.
I didn't even see her.
That's right, because you didn't know what she looked like.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So yes.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. When I get on TV and I see something I need to change, plastic surgery. I need to get some of my stomach sucked out, and I need to get some Botox here and there. And that's what people do when they see themselves on TV, like you said.
I know, but I don't know. It just seems so rapid because we're watching them. Then the next time we see totally different person.
Prime example, Bill Collectors.
Uh-huh.
You see how they went off the air, and they came back. They looked totally different.
Yeah. So anyway, but hey, as long as it's flattering, and it looks like all of them was flattering. But anyway, so they come in. Randall, she thought he was gonna sit with her, but he went over to sit with the other guys. So HR come in heated, honey.
I said, ugh, she must have had a bad business report. she ran that.
She was on a mission.
Yeah, she walking fast. I said, what kind of report did she get?
She got some complaints from the employees.
She must have had a bad conference call or something.
So she walked past Swayze, and I think she went over there to fix her food or something like that. And she said, she went over there and sit down. I think she was sitting down at the table next to her. She said, don't act
brand new.
Yeah, while you sitting over there, you acting like you don't even know me, like we just have a conversation. And he was just looking. So anyway,
I be feeling bad for Swayze. I
sometimes I do. So Jamala come in and she go up to Randall and she kiss him, marking that territory, honey.
That's what you do.
Mama. Now, if anybody look different, I want her to look different, but she actually did look like she lost a lot of weight. But not in that. It's just that to me, she wears too much makeup. I think she's a beautiful girl up under all that extra makeup. It's just too much.
Yeah,
too much.
Yeah.
Which makes her older.
Yeah, makes her look older than what she is.
So Swayze said they just had an argument, and Randall was like, man, the reason what's going on because she like you. And Swayze like, okay. He said a lot of times when people like a person, they have that hard exterior and stuff like that. So it seems like that hard shell. What you want to say?
Oh no, you're right.
I'm looking in the mirror, trying to see when you gonna get lipo.
Yeah, what areas I need to get sucked out. Yeah, no, yeah. You know how you be in school and you had that person, y'all always bumped heads and y'all really like each other. That's what it seems like to me between Swayze and HR. They like each other so much, but it's like they always fussing because they care about one another. And yeah, I know HR can get under your skin. I know she can get on your nerves because the way she is. She's always in HR mode all the time. She don't let off of that. She's gonna ask you 1,001 questions. She's gonna put you on the interview, but she do it because she cares. She wants to get to Swayze inner thoughts. She wants to dig deeper into Swayze, and Swayze not allowing her to do that. And that's why I think she keep pushing it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say something, but you said something. Yeah. But anyway, so let's move on. So Tana comes out and he asked Sharif, like, what's Samson? And she was like, yeah, I had to let him go. I had to tell him he wasn't ready to love because, it was no connection and he wasn't going deep. She said,
I had to Delilah him. Samson Delilah.
Get off stage.
You suck.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And so she had to tell him that, and Sharif said that she wanted to say something to the group because we up there looking like, girl, what? Now you finna go after somebody else, man?
I would have called Tommy. Hey, I told Samson he wasn't ready to love, and I ain't coming in to work. You know what I'm saying? I would have never showed up. It's just me.
Well, she wanted to get that last check,
but she got money. She has a business. She don't need that money. Or she want to get that last dramatic moment on TV.
Last hoorah.
Yeah.
So, but they probably told her that she need to come and show up for everything or whatever. So, so she wanted to say her whatever, I appreciate blah, 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 and bye. So that pretty much what she said. And HR said, Hold up, I got something to say.
Dang, girl. God, you just can't let this stuff die. I just came here to chill out, hang out with the boys, and here you go. I know that's what you're saying in his head, man.
Listen, HR said, we got some things that we need to talk about in the policies. We got some new procedures and everything. So CEO, I got something to say.
Bring that projector screen up. Bring it up. Okay, you see that? It got a little thing, a little pointer. Yeah, I mean, we kind of down profits right here, and we need another 2 or 3 guys. We need to hire for.
Hold on, I need to bring up that employee, this scrawny employee. Come on up.
He said, "I quit anyway." Dang. How you feel bad, Swayze?
So that's basically what she was doing. Hold up, CEO, honey. I got something to say.
And she called Swayze. Swayze's like, man, I didn't come here for this, man. Man, Swayze, bro, I feel bad for you, man. I do. But to me, y'all do make a good looking couple, in my opinion.
So HR said, although we built something, with one another yesterday, I sat down and talked to him like you said, Tommy. I sat down and talked to him, trying to get deeper into knowing him.
Saying, let me put him in this mess.
And they showed the clip where Tommy sat down and told her that, and she said, and I talked to him, and immediately he got in defense mode. And Swayze said, listen, I can't deal with this. You too argumentative for me. Like, I don't like to argue. And I'm like, Swayze, in order to be in a relationship, you're going to have arguments. You're going to have disagreements and stuff like that until everything is smoothed out to where you can be on a smoother path.
I think what Swayze is trying to get, and I agree with you, I do. But Swayze is probably saying, you're moving too fast for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you trying to dig a little too. And you're right, Swayze do need to let his walls down a little bit. So, he can get to know her and she can get to know him. But in Swayze's head, he's not used to this, And she's moving way too fast and it's scaring him. And that's why every time she brings something up that's kind of deep, he shuts down. And that's my opinion about the situation. But, yeah, don't be calling me up on the carpet. Swayze, come here. I need Swayze up here. Swayze like, God, I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
So Thomas said, well, it sounds like there's a communication issue and stuff. And they point to Randall like, yep. So Randall seemed like that he want them to, make it and stuff like that. And Swayze said, she not my wife. Like, she just my friend.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I keep saying Swayze thinks she's moving too fast. That's why he said, she ain't my wife. She's not even my girlfriend right now. She's just a friend. And she's trying to dig a little too deep. But in order to get to know somebody, you got to let those walls down so y'all can get to that point, to that level.
Yeah, because it started you building a friendship, girlfriend, and wife, if you choose to. So
they just on 2 different lanes. He's in the slow lane, she's in the fast lane.
And then Swayze just don't, communicate. I think Swayze used to surface level relationships. You know what I'm saying? I think he just kind of used to that surface stuff.
Just dating and moving on. That's what he's used to. Now you got somebody that's trying to get deep and get to really know him. Right. He don't know how to process that.
So Thomas said, so what you saying? You ending this? So he said, yep.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. See, you brought me up here and I'm done. Get this crap. Give me a table so I can flip over. I'm done.
Well, when HR brought him up there, the disgruntled employee decided to go ahead and quit on spot.
See, he didn't give her his 2 weeks notice or nothing.
That wasn't why she was bringing you up there as an example and to order to reprimand you so that you can do a better job next time.
But now the other employees see that. Oh, that's what we got to do to get out of here. It's on now. Every time she brings us up, I'm going to quit right there on the spot. HR, you just lost control of your company.
Yep.
You just lost control of your company.
And then, but the other one that's sitting over there looking, honey, and I know Brandon said, ooh, child, this gonna be good. I want some popcorn. But the other one sitting next to us, baby, she should have did what the rest of them did. Kayla.
Kayla, like you said, for some reason, she thought she had hope. Hope didn't bring you home last night.
So anyway, so yeah, she said, well, you know, she guesses it is, you know, the end of the road for them or whatever. And, you know, she was wiping her sweat, but I think she was still a hurt. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't expect that.
Yeah, she didn't expect that. And so, but I think to me, what you laughing at?
Swayze, man, I'm done with this crap, man.
To me, I think they both stubborn. And Randall did say, man, don't be stubborn. He was saying it to himself. He was saying, you know, he's like, man, just say,
I'm sorry,
right,
and move on.
Right. And that's all Kayla wanted. You know, sometimes you put people on the spotlight to kind of get, you know what I'm saying, through them a little better.
But
I know she wasn't expecting that because it kind of backfired on her.
it did.
And so, yeah, he did like, bam, I'm just going to quit. You know, so they both stubborn.
Yeah, Swayze, he's a stubborn one. Swayze is the type of bro. He really thinks that I'm not gonna let no woman break me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let no woman break me. And
he done been hurt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let no woman get close to me like that so fast. So, hey, it is what it is, I guess.
So yeah, so anyway, they hug. So Sharice go out with them, child. That wasn't even supposed to be in the plan.
Can I get a ride? Can I get a ride?
So they all three went out together, hugged and all that stuff. But you got Kayla that should have said, "Hold up, I'm coming."
Hey, we can make a foursome. I can 2 in the back and 2 in the front.
Right, that's it, honey.
Carpool.
So yeah, she's still holding on, honey, looking like.
Hey, you're right. I said, okay. I'm thinking, okay. Swayze and HR left. Sharice said, okay, she did the right thing. I'm waiting for Kayla to get up behind them two and say, you know what? Yeah, all right. You know, there's nobody here for me. I need to go ahead and self-eliminate and leave. She didn't do that. I got that hope. I got that hope.
Especially when Randall didn't come over there and sit by you. He actually was scared to sit by either one of you.
Not just that. What's her name? Jamala kissed Randall when he was sitting there. Brandy kissed Mike when he was sitting there. That was your sign right there to get up and leave.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody come on there and kiss you or nothing like that.
Mama Mala said, let me go up here and kiss this man. And he was looking like, but anyway, so let's move on. So now it's now Tommy wants them to introduce themselves to their family again. Yeah, dog, we done seen Mike brother. We ain't seen Randall brother, but gee, that man said, I hope you got a check, honey, because they sure been calling on you.
Yeah, man, I want to get paid for this. Yeah, all right.
I'll break you off some.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Kayla said it's 2 guys and 3 ladies. Do the math, honey.
And she said, you don't do the math. It's 2 guys, 3 ladies. Let's see. I put them 2. Oh, one person's left out. I wonder who would it be. Who would it be?
And she said, somebody gonna get disappointed. She hope it ain't her. Girl, everybody seen this come in but you. You have been the side chick.
Not the chick.
Yeah, side chick. So anyway, so Mike brought his brother Greg, I think that was his name. So they was sitting down and introduced Brandon. The plane want to get more attention right now. So Brandon said that you know, when she come in, you know, Brandon said that she's never been in love before. She's never been in a real relationship, and that kind of concerned Greg, you know, Mike's brother. Brandon said it wasn't her fault, you know, because he wanted to find out, okay, all these different situationships that you've had, like, you know, who fault? She said, well, it wasn't me. And so it's kind of like, you sure? You know, she was like, yeah, it wasn't me. So, you know, it was, they've always told her, you know, it's not you, it's me. Which a lot of times when they say that, it's really you.
Yeah, something's going on for guys to run away from you. What is it? What is she doing to get these guys to kind of like saying, no, it's not me, it's you, or you, it's me, to leave? Because like she said, they always left her, right?
That's what she said.
So why? That's not a good thing to brag about. Now, if you like old girl from the other show that you proposed 3 times and she left, okay, I can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now you saying guys running from you. So what's the issue?
What is the issue? I guess Michael find
I guarantee you she probably gonna say, well, I think the problem is because I travel a lot with my job.
Yeah.
So
if y'all heard something over my stomach, we ain't no breakfast child. We doing this straight in here.
Boy, I thought something else. I was gonna say, That's why I paused. I said, what's What's that
Yeah,
noise?
my stomach.
That's your stomach.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, you don't smell that, do you?
It don't mean that.
Don't mean that, but no, that was my stomach.
It's fucking- I know she didn't do this
That
on
was-
camera. I just know she didn't do this on camera.
That was Kayla telling us, don't be talking about me. So Brandon said, well, Mike is her king, honey. She pulled his beard like that. I said, yeah, I got a king too, honey. I love to pull his beard like that.
He cool now.
Look at you. You starting to get a little bit embarrassed now.
Yeah. If I was light, y'all see me turn
Blush.
red. Yeah.
So anyway, so let's move on to Randall brother Marcus. So Kayla is gonna be the person that he sit down to talk to. Kayla said that Randall they had a strange connection as far as them. Like in the beginning they had a connection, but then it seemed like Mama Mala came in and then changed the connection, the way of the connection, But Randall's like, they really was like, no, not really. Is because she had a connection with Mike, and I guess because she had a connection with Mike, then Randall started swinging the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And trying to explain that. Let's see. But it seems that Kayla said Randall got in his feelings when, she had another connection with the other person. Marcus asked Kayla, well, do you see yourself with Randall? Like, do you see that? And she was like, well, I can't really answer that, And they was like, yes, you can. You can answer it.
Yeah, it's a simple yes or no answer, man. If you can see yourself with the guy, you say yeah. And she was just beating around the bush because she's trying to have her answer depend on
What
Randall's actions. You know what I'm saying? You can't depend on. I see what you're saying. If you don't want me, I'm gonna say no. I don't want him. I don't want him. But it's not about him. Take him out of the equation.
Yeah.
Do you want to be with this guy? Yes or no?
Yeah. Do you see yourself with
Right.
him? Yeah. And that is a yes or no answer. And
Right.
plus, y'all are on a dating show, so it's okay to say, yeah, I do see myself with him, whether he chose you or not.
Right.
And I understand that she didn't want to feel rejected, but you're on a dating show, and
Yeah.
y'all are both dating multiple people. And so they. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I heard that. Oh, what? Catch your toenails. I'm sorry. I got on these shoes. Let me take them off.
I ain't got no shoes on. You gonna step on my toes, man.
You got some shoes on.
Yeah, on flops.
Yeah. The one you love to swing at people. And so I'm sorry. And so so it was just a yes or no answer. And she couldn't answer it. And they say, yes, you can. And then so when they started telling her, yes, you can, she said, listen, the other night me and Randall went out, on a date, or went out. And she said, I was sitting up there telling him, like, who do you choose? Like, what you want and stuff. And so, at that moment, Randall still couldn't answer. We all know that Randall wanted Mama Mala. We already know that.
Yeah, like he told her at the thing, she always been his number one, Mama Mala, whatever you call her.
Yeah.
But yeah, it got kind of heated between him and Kayla. You know what I'm saying? Randall's the type of person. I'm not saying he's indecisive, but he's the type of person he would try to spare your feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna say anything to hurt your feelings if you can help it. But Kayla should have answered the question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think it would have been, that whole situation would have been kind of smoothed over a little bit, at that moment. But it's like you said, she was trying to protect her feelings by trying to save face by saying, I don't know. It depends what he wants. Make your mind. You want these guys to make their mind up. You make your mind up.
Right. And so anyway, it seemed like the brother was, he was like, oh no, so
And that's another thing. You're gonna get heated and argumentative in front of his brother, man. That's not a good sign, man. That's not a good look.
Another thing I wanted to say too is that we could see at the reunion, if you watch the commercial, that Mama Mala and Randall had a big space between it, and the purse was right there in between, honey. It was like that. I was like, well, that purse got a seat, honey.
Yeah, now, we've been fooled once again. We've been fooled once before when it comes to these previews, you know what I'm saying? Now, but it did look like they wasn't in a good space.
Yeah, and she said it, because I think Simon asked, and she said, we still trying to work on whatever.
Some things, yeah.
So, let's be honest. A lot of time these people choose people just to get to the end.
No doubt.
So
No
if
doubt.
they say, okay, so it's this fake connection, fake chemistry, or maybe at that moment it is something, but then once the camera's cut once again, and you have to really work on yourselves, then you see what you got.
Yeah, because I was expecting Kayla to be at the end too.
At the end.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of what?
Yeah, when they were saying they make that decision at the end.
Oh, okay.
I was expecting her to be there.
Well, who?
I choose this, Kayla. I choose you. Then Kayla get on the other side. I choose you too, because she had nobody else for herself.
So anyway, Randall walked her to her car, and her car was tightly pushed in between another
Who's
car.
that valet? Who? I want some names. Who is that valet? I want to know who that valet is.
I want to know. I thought valet can get your car and bring it to you.
That's true too.
Yeah,
that's true. Maybe she had a time period so to bring the car around. I don't know. But the point is, do not park my car that tight.
You would have had a fit, honey.
Man, I would have been. Yeah, they would have been paying for something, man.
Yeah.
They've been paying for stress and all kinds of. What's it when you get in an accident? You get stress and what do you call it? You get I forget what they call it.
They know what they'll tell you in the comments.
But anyway, yeah, man.
Mental anguish or something.
Yeah, mental anguish. Yeah, I was like, man, ain't no way you gonna park my car that tight.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, because she can barely get in it.
And she's not a big person.
Yeah, and she barely can get in it. So you think that people had to get out the car, right?
Right.
So they probably dinged up the next car getting it out.
Yeah.
Bootleg place. What in the world that is, man?
I would like to know who is it, what valet company, because there's no way you should be parking cars that tight.
No, at all. Especially she had to walk to get to it. So anyway, so let's move on to Mike brother. Was talking to Mike after Brandon left, and he said he's very concerned that she's never been in a serious relationship. He do like her, you know what I'm saying? He like her personality. He think that she's a good girl, but Marcus was talking to Randall, and he was telling Randall that Kayla cool, but he didn't see the emotions, like I guess the connection and stuff that they have.
Because he said something, she's not concerned about you, she's concerned about herself.
Yeah.
Which was a red flag to Randall's brother, and which is true. It seemed like she was just concerned about how she was feeling, you know. I think the main thing that turned him off was she didn't answer that question he asked her. You know,
she probably got a little heated
right
in that moment. Mike brother and Greg, so they sitting down waiting on Kayla, so they gonna go and order their Pinot Grigio. And so, cause Mike done learned something new, because we learned something new that Kayla come from money, honey.
Yeah, I think she said her mother was a real estate broker for like 25 years, and she got a little money. She went to Morehouse. Not Morehouse, was Howard? Was it Howard? Morehouse. Howard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's from Georgia apparently.
Yeah. So yeah.
She could went to Howard. Okay, no, don't worry about it. Scratch that last part.
So she said that so she come in. No, he was telling his brother that she come from money and stuff like that. So now they learned something new, the Pinot Grigio. So they laughed about that. And so when she get in there, she said, "I guess y'all ordered my Pinot Grigio." I'm finna say something, and this is not to be mean, but I want to say this now. I like Kayla. I did not like her wigs because they look very wiggish in this season, so, and it looked like that, she done changed since the reunion and stuff. When you say you come from money and stuff, I don't know, to put that out there, but then your wigs don't look that good. But then when you get on TV, honey, the TV will see accent everything.
Oh yeah, she probably got in the mirror before she got on television and said, okay, this wig is on point. Then when you get on TV and that HD hit you at a certain angle, yeah, I be saying to myself, man, ooh, that beard don't look smooth, man, cause it would point things out.
And y'all be watching us on y'all TVs. Get off watching us on TV.
Watch us on the phone.
Yeah, you can't see no flaws.
Yeah, matter of fact, when you watch us on the phone, make sure your phone's vertical so it be real small.
So yeah, that TV will accent everything. So you really choose, because I've heard somebody, former newscaster, say that she had to had to use HD makeup. You know what I'm saying? And that's makeup probably that
the hot stuff.
Yeah, they won't be, you know what I'm saying, so heavily accented. So anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. But my brother, you know, they sit down, they talk. Kayla come, and so you know, he asked her some questions. Yeah, she did graduate, right? Did she graduate? She went to Howard University. Kayla said that she does want to have kids. She got it in her head how she want to have it, and she want to have something. I guess a picture of them in the foyer. I think she said.
She wants a family crest.
Yeah.
I said, ooh, now you doing too much now.
Yeah, I know that's right.
A family crest, come on,
Mike.
Yeah, like you what's them people that got a lot of money? The
Rockefellers.
Yeah, you think you the Rockefellers or something? Oh, family crest.
Listen,
I got a family crest.
No, listen. To me, she started amping it up when they start saying, oh, you know what I'm saying? When they start getting more in tune with, oh, my family got money, this.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When she said a family crest, I was, oh, Lord, there she goes. She went left.
She was being too extra. Because Mike is a hood dude. Now, let's keep it 100, honey. He a hood dude. And so you saying all that stuff, it may be interesting to him, but it may not be what he wants.
Some of that stuff don't impress people.
Right. Because he may feel like you too bougie for him. You too, you're better than him.
And that puts him in an awkward situation because he's not going to be comfortable around that circle you in. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to try to act a certain way that he's not used to acting. Yeah. You know? Now, if you get around people, you know, like hood people, you know, he ain't going to be upset. He's going to be comfortable. He's going to be loose. But going around with somebody going around with people talking about family and crest and playing polo and what else they people with a lot of money do? Cause she acting like she got like
baby, like I'm saying, well, she like that when she on this show.
Exactly. I'm sorry. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm saying
HR inappropriate touches.
I'm saying if you got it going on like that, like she's not a bad looking woman. You know what I'm saying? Why are you on this show? And apparently you don't need the money. That's another thing. Why you staying to the last episode? You don't need the money. Yeah, I don't get it, man.
I would have been so bougie if I got it going on like that. I would have self-eliminated a long time ago.
Oh, you did like the Gray Fox guy did. These people live beneath me, Mama. You see? All right, well, he left in the first episode. I'm gonna leave. Ain't nothing here for me. So he left. You know what I'm saying?
He left during the brunch. Right. He was like, nope. So, but Kayla said that she see a lot in Mike. She, you know, and she see that Mike sometimes limit himself, and she can help kind of pull that thing out of there and show him, you know, a whole new world. So she can show him a whole new world.
Some people don't want to see that side of the world, though, man. They feel comfortable in this lane over here.
Yeah. So after she left, Greg said he liked her too. Listen, Greg, honey, you can't be liking these.
Greg said, I don't like everybody, so I can get back on the show.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna invite me to the reunion?
Yeah. So let's move on to Randa, and Randa is meeting. Jamala is meeting Randa's brother. So she coming there with way too much makeup. It's like she came fresh at the MUAC. Oh my gosh.
What's that?
The makeup artist.
Oh.
And let me tell you something. The makeup is fine for when she's doing her confessional. That's the perfect moment. But when you going out on a date, that's just too much. It's too much for cameras because Randa got tennis shoes and a t-shirt on. You come up there with your tight dress, boobs out, all that stuff with this was like way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like a photo shoot or something like that.
Plus,
beautiful girl.
Yeah, she is.
Beautiful, gorgeous girl. I like it when she smiles. She got that little dimple up there. Gorgeous, but way too much.
And you know, you come into the restaurant, meet Randall, like you said, Randall gets kicking it with t-shirts and tennis shoes on, jeans. But you come out with your boobs out to meet his brother, man. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to meet my family. You all dressing seductive like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she dressed seductive the whole thing, but
I get it. But you meet my family. Now, I most definitely don't want you to come around my mom like that.
Oh, yeah,
my
she
mom
coming.
And my mom goes, "Ooh, she a stank."
Look, she coming. She getting up out that chair. Got that makeup chair, honey. She is coming just like that. So I think I don't know.
Ooh.
They laugh. I appreciate your laughter.
Yeah, we don't
You
laugh.
can go ahead and hit that thanks. You see that thanks up under this video, hit the thanks, and you can make a donation. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can get stars. We have stars now. You can make a donation over there. So you can always tip us anytime you get ready. We accept tips, Chad. You know how the people be out there and they dancing and they had that little bucket. We accept tips. All right.
What?
The little
Yeah, kind of dancing. I ain't need nobody dancing like that.
So anyway, so Marcus asked her some questions. But Randall did say before she came, that he said he seen some things that he didn't like in Jamala when they was at the house, you know, the other place and stuff. Right. It kind of reminded him of his former relationships. And that part of, I could say the part of her being controlling, right, a little insecure, and all that stuff, or whatever. So Marcus said, you know, asking Jamala, do she feel like she can trust
Randall?
Yeah. And Jamala said, yeah, I feel like I can trust him. I have an emotional connection to him. She said, I'm not insecure, but when another woman sitting up there touching on like that, honey, then they're going to do something.
Yeah, trust me, I see what she was saying, but in this instant, it's a show. It's a competition. So
that's what they do.
Yeah, so that's what you're gonna expect, you know. So yeah, she had to get over that, but hey, it is what it is.
So yeah, but Jamala leaves, and Randall, you know, Jamala leaves, and Randall, his brother Marcus, talk, and Marcus said he like her. He like Jamala, honey. That's I bet you do. I'm like Kayla. I bet you do.
So, yeah, I bet you do. When she sat down, I saw where your eyes went, brother.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, I saw your eyes went.
On her boobies.
On her boobies, man. I'm gonna win his family. I'm gonna win his family over.
Get to him.
Yeah.
Get to him.
I was like, all right. That's a bad way to win the family over, but okay.
Well, we can see where they sitting, honey. They sitting at the end of the couches, honey, with the purse in the middle. So you got the purse, and it's all three of them. So anyway, so let's move on to Randall and Kayla meet up because they just wanted to fill us in with some airtime because they ain't had nothing better to do, honey. Fast forward us to the couples, but like you said, they was expecting 3 couples, so they had to fill
messed
in.
It up. Swayze messed it up.
Get your shoe.
Oh yeah. Swayze, come on, 5. Stop it! You could have stayed in on that show and took that what HR was giving you. Stop it! You know you like HR. I know you mad. Then again, I'm gonna take my shoe back. I don't blame you, dog. I would have left you.
Why you take your shoe back?
Yeah, I'll take my shoe back, man. Swayze, I'm sorry to be hitting you in your head like that, man. You right. You had every right to go ahead. I'm like, hey, don't be calling me up front.
That's a skit we should have done then.
Let me call you up to the front of the classroom like that. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you.
Yeah. We may have to go back and do that skit. So if y'all see a skit and y'all like, well, y'all did that one. That's because we went back and did, but that's not the skit that we normally did. So we may have to go back and do that one. All right. So anyway, so Randall and Kayla, meet up for dinner, and she immediately wants to know why she clinking on that plate, honey. She immediately wants to know what his brother, you know, thought of her. And what he said, not a fan.
He said, he's not a fan.
Dang.
For some reason, I don't know if it was the sound effects or what you really dig into that plate like that, man. Because that thing was loud. Like the more Randall was talking to her, the harder she was cutting that meat,
baby. Like.
And Randall looking at the knife. I saw you, Randall. I don't blame you, bro. He looked at the knife. He leaned back like that. He was looking at her cutting her food.
Because, you know, when Trinika, he had to tell Trinika, you know, she was looking at.
Yeah, Randall just probably traumatized.
Yeah, that's probably why that beard can't grow in right. There's a little here, a little there, honey. When you get that trauma going, it just stops growing.
That stress, man. Because he leaned back while she was cutting at me. Kept down that knife, man.
That's probably why he wear tennis shoes and t-shirt.
Well, he can run,
get up out of here, honey. I be slipping and sliding in folks' restaurants, honey. So yes.
Yeah, man. I said, okay, I see you, man. I don't blame you. I'll be looking at that knife too. I sure will be looking at her cutting that food because she was cutting that meat hard.
She was. So what your brother think? He said he's not a fan. She said, what did he think about your other connection? She said
That's when it got real hard.
Yeah. Oh, that's when
When she started cutting real hard. Really?
And she put that plate over there for him. That must have been his plate she was cutting. That man cut his own food,
Eat that food. Made me mad.
So, Randall, I don't know if it was editing, but Randall did say he liked her. You know, his brother liked her and stuff, and she was like, I bet he did. So it immediately went to, because she wanted to know, like, Randall, what's going on? Like, you know, saying, what's the connection? I need to know, you know, do you choose me? It was like, I don't choose you. I'm not picking you. And I was like, with some choppy editing.
It was like, he said, man, let me go ahead and get this one out of the way, man. Because you can tell he was trying to spare her feelings, man.
Yeah, he was, just like Tranika, honey. But he always spanning it from the back like that. Hey, he be sitting back, though.
Something must have happened around them back in the day, man. Some woman must have jumped over a table and tried to choke him or something.
It's something done happened, honey, because he got some trauma. Yep. So anyway, she was like, oh, okay, all right, okay. Well, you know, you got your pick. You chose who you want and stuff like that. So, you know, they get ready to leave. So this really part to end, the ending part. So we know it ain't nothing but, you know, two couples left. So Randall, you know, chose Jamala. She's like, oh, thank you. You know, all that stuff, whatever. So Mike is walking on the beach, because at that moment we didn't know if Kayla was, you know what I'm saying, because they didn't show Mike telling Kayla, I didn't choose you. So we didn't know if Kayla was still in the running.
I knew Kayla wasn't gonna be there.
But here come Brandy walking, and Mike did some cute. He gave her a box, you know.
Yeah, he pulled it out and some chocolate covered strawberries.
Which, Brandy, I'm with you, girl. It's my favorite too. Chocolate covered strawberries, honey.
And on the strawberries it said, I choose you, something like that. I say yes. And she chose him. Then I was waiting for Kayla to walk up in her scene when she brought some flowers. I choose you. And Kayla said, thank you, I choose you. Because I'm saying, why are you still there, Kayla? Why? I don't get it, man. But hey, this season was it was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right.
For it to be Miami, I don't know, maybe our expectations was a little bit different.
It was high. It was real high, because when you think Miami and you think sex appeal, you think swag, you think South Beach, you know what I'm saying? You see all the people partying on South Beach and stuff. That's when, you know, when they said Miami, I was like, oh man, this season's gonna be on point. Right. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I guess like you said, I think we had our expectation set up too high.
Right.
And you think
I'm not
saying it was bad, but you know.
But then some of them did bring that to me, a little that Miami swag, but not all of them.
The only person I thought
they looked like they went in the back.
The only person I thought was Miami was probably Swayze and probably LJ.
LJ?
I guess called the island accent. Okay, you're right.
Did you see how LJ was dressing for that doggone reunion?
Oh yeah.
Child, he had some platforms and pajamas.
But here's the thing about Miami. Y'all probably don't know Michael Irvin, the football player for Dallas, Texas. Miami guys always had them two parts inside their head. So yeah, that's why I said Swayze, LJ, and probably Big Mike.
What about the ladies? I think that, you know what I'm saying, HR did bring a little some Miami swag. Yeah. Because it's just that I don't know, it's something about her, like, you know what I'm saying, it's something different about her, and she can be like what they call a chameleon. Yeah, she can change. Child, she can change her just like that.
I like HR. She's good for TV.
I do like HR.
I like Swayze too. At first I wanted Swayze, but I ended up liking Swayze and HR being together, because to me they funny. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is.
And then the rest of the ladies, I can't see any of them kind of bringing that Miami swag. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's her name went to Howard, so she wasn't born and raised in Miami.
No, she could have stayed in Miami, went to Howard, came back. I don't know.
So, but anyway, y'all, that reunion is gonna be everything, honey. I cannot wait. We got going on next Friday. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I cannot wait because everybody look different, honey. So we're gonna get some new people, honey. They got to introduce them once again because we don't look like we know none of them, especially Trinique. But on that note, you guys, that's all we got. We ain't got no more.
No more.
No, we'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
I was